If you're using Amazon Q Developer, then you're going to want to pay close attention. Today, we're diving into something called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. It's a way to connect your AI assistant directly to your personal tools, and trust me, give it some serious new superpowers.
So let's just imagine for a second. You've got this brilliant AI assistant, right? But it can't actually use any of your most helpful tools. It's completely disconnected from your workflow. It can't run that awesome script you wrote last week or tap into your team's custom utilities. It's a super common frustration, and it's a problem we're going to solve today.
And that's really the heart of the issue, isn't it? Amazon Q has access to this massive universe of knowledge, but it's basically working from its own isolated room. It can't see or interact with the unique local tools that make your development setup so powerful. Its potential is, well, it's capped.
But what if there was a way to just bridge that gap? You know, like a universal connector that could plug Amazon Q directly into your world. Well, that is exactly what the Model Context Protocol was made for.
Let's just break that name down for a sec. It's a protocol, which is just a set of rules, for giving a language model the context it needs from your local world. At its core, NCP is an open protocol that standardizes how AI assistants talk to the outside world. Seriously, think of it like a universal adapter for your AI. It lets you plug your local tools directly into Amazon Q, letting it grab live data and integrate with your systems totally seamlessly. So now that we know what MCP is, let's get to the good part. Why is it such a game changer? This isn't just some small update. It unlocks entirely new capabilities for Amazon Q. We're going to call them superpowers.
First up, extensibility. This is the power to connect Amazon Q to your most specialized niche tools. Just imagine hooking it up to a custom script that deploys staging environments, or maybe a tool that queries your internal metrics dashboard. Whatever your unique workflow is, you can now literally extend Q's reach right into it.
Next, we have customization, and this is more than just connecting tools you already have. This is about building entirely new ones. With MCP, you can create bespoke tools that are tailored precisely to what your team needs, transforming Amazon Q from just a helpful assistant into a truly indispensable personalized partner.
And this is a big one: security. By running your own local MCP servers, all of your proprietary data and code stay right where they should be, inside your own infrastructure. So instead of sending your sensitive data out to the AI, you're bringing the AI's capabilities into your secure environment. That is a fundamental shift in how these systems can interact safely.
Okay, you're sold on the idea, so how do you actually get started? Well, there are two main ways to configure MCP, and they're designed to fit right into the workflow you already have, whether you're a command line warrior or you live inside your IDE. You kind of get to choose your own adventure here. If you live and breathe in the terminal, you can use the QChat MCP commands for a scriptable automated setup. But if you'd rather have a more visual approach, you can just use the integrated graphical interface right inside VS Code or your JetBrains IDE. It's up to you.
For all you command line pros out there, you get a simple and really powerful set of tools. You can easily add, remove, list, and check the status of your MCP servers. It's pretty much everything you need to manage your connections all there from the terminal.
And for those of you who love your IDE, it's just as easy. You just open the Amazon Q panel, click the little tools icon, and then hit the plus button to add a new server. It's a clean, simple 3-step process. Couldn't be easier.
So once everything's set up, what does it actually feel like to use? Well, you can interact with it using just natural language. You could literally say, "Okay, Q, use my find a domain tool," and it will understand the command, run your script, and just give you the result. It's pretty amazing.
All right, let's peel back another layer and look at the core concepts that make all of this possible. These are the fundamental building blocks you'll be using to create your own custom integrations.
First, we have tools. These are the actual functions that can be executed. You can think of them as the verbs of your integration. They are the specific actions that you're giving Amazon Q permission to perform, like running a certain script or querying an API.
Next up are prompts. Think of these like predefined templates or shortcuts. They help guide Amazon Q on specific tasks, and they often show up as these really convenient /commands in the chat, which makes triggering complex workflows way easier.
And finally, we have resources. So if tools are the verbs, then resources are the nouns. This is the actual data your MCP servers are providing to Amazon Q. Things like file contents, database records, or API responses that give Q the context it needs to get the job done.
Of course, with all this new power comes great responsibility, and security is absolutely paramount. It's crucial to only use trusted sources and to carefully review permissions. You also want to handle sensitive data properly with environment variables, and of course, always keep your tools and servers up to date.
So let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. What does all of this technical stuff really mean for you as a developer?
The ultimate takeaway is this. MCP fundamentally changes Amazon Q. It evolves from being a generic, pretty knowledgeable, but still generic assistant into a true, deeply integrated member of your development team, one that actually understands and uses your unique tools and workflows.
And that really leaves us with one final thought. Now that you have the keys to connect Amazon Q to your own personal toolkit, the possibilities are just wide open. So what's the first custom tool you're going to build to supercharge your workflow?